For Wall Street Media, this is Alina. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else, right?
Well, actually, no, that's not going to be entirely the truth. German, flash disclaimer. You know what I wanted to do? Cheesecake Factory is a company that we webcast. I've never actually been to one. But
I've been to one.
Do you like them?
Pretty crowded. It's sort of a family place, but I like them.
Yeah? And you're difficult, right? You're a very demanding little model,
Sometimes.
Right? Yeah.
I'm from Siberia.
You're from Siberia. Yeah. We're going to have a Siberia show. Yeah. Tell me cool stuff about Siberia.
Cool stuff. It's pretty neat. It's civilized.
Yeah?
It's not what everybody else says it is. There's no bears walking around in the
There's
streets.
No bears in Siberia?
No, it's pretty civilized.
German, I'm not going then.
Katrina told me the same thing.
Yeah?
It's crazy.
Is it a big city?
It's a big city.
Like how big? Like New York big or like
a New York big.
Yeah? Are you kidding me?
No.
German, if I look this up on Google, is this going to be true? Or is she just making this up? Are you making this up?
I'm not making this up.
Yeah, it's a big
about
city.
115 years old, so.
Yeah? Is it beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Yeah?
And it's cold.
Cold though,
and it's
right?
Cold.
Is it always cold there?
No, it's for seasonal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Spring and summer and fall.
And how long have you been in New York?
7 years, June 20th, but
Yeah?
overall 16 years in America. So.
Yeah?
Yay!
Where before here?
Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Portland.
That's where you said you went to
Yes.
Cheesecake Factory. I
Yes.
forgot. Guys, Cheesecake Factory, I saw them on Fast Money the other night. They had the CEO on. I like the Fast Money guys on CNBC. They're the only ones I think that are actually out trading and making money on there. And they had the CEO on. I heard them announcing it like 15 times, but then I didn't get to see it live. And I have the CNBC Plus subscription, which is supposed to have all the video, but when I click on it, the link doesn't work. It takes you to the wrong segment. So I didn't get to see the segment with him on. And I was looking it up this morning. I just bought some more of their shares. They're down near a 52-week low. I've got 400 shares, big deal. But I was looking at it, and I saw SeekingAlpha.com, which is David Jackson's site, has a really good article, I thought, from Paul Price on this morning. And he's got an interesting play where I'm just long 400 shares. And he says instead of just buying 1,000 shares, you would buy 1,000 shares, and you would sell cake calls and sell cake puts. And so your net cash outlay would be $12,860, and in a perfect case, if it goes to $1,750 or higher, right, you'd have a profit of $4,600 by January on a $12,000 investment, right? And that's not very much of a move. It's right there now. But then, and so that's why we did the shows. I thought it was such an interesting play. Go to SeekingAlpha.com. And just search for cake, or you can go to Yahoo Finance, look up cake, and beneath it there's a link to the article. I thought it was a good one, but then in the meantime, between coming up with the idea for the show and refreshing the site, there's another guy on there, Moby Waller, who now says that there's a lot more risk to this strategy, but super interesting. He said he found it interesting too, but he also explains that there's a lot more risk to it than was apparent. I didn't even know such a thing existed, right? And then I thought it was brilliant, and I still do. But now I want to learn more about it before I go and make this trade. Because I want to own these guys. Investopedia, good one, German. My buddy Corey has a site, Investopedia, that will explain all these kind of things too. And it's free.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to look at Investopedia. You guys can look at Investopedia. Take a look at this article and let me know what you think about this strategy, because I like Cheesecake Factory. You do too, right?
I do too.
Look at that smile. She likes it too. And let me know what you think about this, because I'd like to be long them and have a long option on it. That's really what we came in to tell you about. We're sorry for Tyler's loss. Tyler's had a very, very sad day. He's down at the stock exchange today, and Yahoo's down 5%, and Tyler's long them. Apparently, that's not going to pan out too well. Although I'll be amazed if Carl Icahn doesn't come through, and get rid of Jerry Yang and do something here. I mean, he's a billionaire, and he's like a very aggressive shareholder, and he wants them to do something. And I'll be amazed if he just lets this stand, and he, I forget how many shares he bought, but quite a few. And he's going to be an unhappy guy, and he usually doesn't wind up in the end being the unhappy guy. So I'll be amazed if this stands. Maybe it's worth thinking about jumping into Yahoo. You can follow what I do, although recently you're better off not following what I do, and see what we actually do on Covestor.com. That's free as well. You were here all week, and Perry wasn't here. That British bastard. He was supposed to be here all week working. I think he put in, 3 hours, German, one afternoon? Maybe 3 hours. And he's probably going home tired already. But he's from Covestor, Perry. You can go to Covestor.com, see what we're doing, see what other people are doing. You can go to TimothySykes.com and see that lunatic. He's got a live 8-hour show today that he's doing from Soho. And I took a peek a little while ago. He had like 40 or 50 people on there watching his live 8-hour show. And see what he's doing. He's on Covestor as well. And I guess that's it. Thanks so much for coming in to help out.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you like Cheesecake Factory. I like them too. If you guys look at that strategy, and if you're familiar with those kind of strategies, click the feedback button and let me know what you think of it. Because I want to be long Cheesecake Factory, and I'd sure as hell like to make $4,600 if it goes up 20 cents rather than making $260. And thanks very much. We'll have lots of conferences next week, and thank you very much.
Thank you. We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Thanks.